Go back to robots. That's right. 2064. Read only. Here we are, back at it again at Krispy Kreme. We got robots, we got friend bots, we got, you know, shit like that. I already started this game. Well, okay. I've already beaten this game, but I started this game again to listen to the voice lines, so I guess we're gonna continue from there. I wanted to listen to the wonderful music that this game has for us, because I love the soundtrack to this game. Alright, I already talked to Tomcat. I thought I already talked to Jess. No, I never got Jess's name, I don't think. Or something. Okay. I don't remember where I was. But fuck it. Burp, 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 burp. Hi. Alright, let's dance. And love that. Love the enthusiasm. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? Yeah! Alright! Okay. Tomcat?
Hello again.
Hi. What's up?
As it suits you, hon.
As it suits you, hon. Alright. Talk to me, Tomcat. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, sure. You may have even heard of me in the news way back when.
Hi, Boop.
About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers.
Did you?
Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself.
Oh my god.
People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
Prestige.
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in.
Eggs.
I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow.
Applejack.
Mostly.
Most.
Sometimes.
Applejack.
Oh, who am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
What's up with the accent? Are you from the South?
Raleigh, North Carolina, dawg. Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Alright, why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
Oh, yeah. Why was that woman giving me such a hard time?
Oh, don't you worry about Jess none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us.
One sec. Hi, Mom. Sorry.
She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. 'Cause, well...
Because people are assholes!
Whew, they are. Especially the hybrids, though I think it's more the way they look than the way they act. Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places. Well, she does owe me a favor, or three, but I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear? Well, I should get on back to searching the mesh. Let me know if you find out anything useful.
Right, we're looking for Hayden's murderer. Jess? Don't you want to talk to your new friend, Jess?
I saw you found Tomcat. What else do you want from me?
We could be friends. I want to be friends, Jess.
Among other things, I don't honestly want to talk to you about it. It happens.
Jess, I want to be friends.
I'm not here to collect your tears and put you on some path to salvation or whatever. If you need someone to absolve you of your guilt, go to a confessional, not me.
Jess, I want to be friends. Sorry, I'll do
Sure
better.
you will. What, do you want a cookie for trying?
I am trying, though.
Don't make it my problem again.
In my first playthrough, I made a lot of cat puns with her, and she was not happy. I feel bad about that. So I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better friend. Flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade that opens on Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
Thank you, Tering. Thank you, TV's Clementine Walking Dead. Ah, shit, I didn't drink my drink. Fuck. Alright, now what? Alright, oh. Hayden's apartment. I guess we're going back.
Halt, citizen.
Ah!
This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation.
I think that's proZD.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Sounds like proZD to me. Alright, that's my friend's place. Is everything okay? The mouse control, the keyboard controls for this game don't really work, so I'm just gonna use the mouse.
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen.
No, I need to get in there, proZD.
That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo-SFPD personnel may enter.
That's me. My name is Lexi.
I am required by law to inform you that I am set at level 2 guard mode.
Oh, God.
Any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along.
No, my name is Lexi. You can let me in.
Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving.
No, I want to...
Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore.
No, he
but we
won't.
do have to move faster.
He'll use non-lethal force. He won't kill me.
Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
Yeah, I got an idea. Turing, can you turn into a gun? I have a contact.
Who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Lexi. She's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister.
Yes.
I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence.
Benji Donker! It's been a while since I played this save. Benji Donker!
It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
Sorry, Turing.
It's okay. We'll work on it. Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now.
Speak English.
Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
Good idea. Let's get some frozen yogurt. Frozen yogi. Let's go get some frozen yogurt. It's Detective Rivers, Turing.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
I mean, yeah.
Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
I will. Funny boop. Alright, police station. The Neo San Francisco Police Station for the Richmond District. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Benji Donker. They're all proZD. All the
How may I be of assistance today?
All the police robots are proZD, I think. I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Benji Donker.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers.
Hi, Doodles.
Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way. You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Dope.
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. My friend's apartment is being cordoned off. Can you tell me why?
I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything you could tell me that's newsworthy? Click.
I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No thanks.
Have a good day, citizen.
Benji Donker. Crime status. Talk to crime status. Screen doesn't have any speech recognition. Look at crime status. It's a map showing police activity in Neo San Francisco. Touch. The map has enough fingerprints as it is. This old-looking desk has a ton of paperwork on it. Technically, I already have a desk job. Womp womp. Alright. Let's go get some frozen yogurt! Oh shit, I forgot the water ROM. This is a public park ROM. It roams its designated area to offer water and directions to tourists. It also takes donations.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Hi, Alfie. Sure.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Water levels, okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the
ROM Recycling for a Greener Earth Foundation.
Sure.
Thank you so much!
Alright. If I just... I'm gonna look at the water. 2064 Golden Gate Park Holiday Souvenir Glass. Refillable at any Alfie refreshment bot. Currently holding some cool, refreshing water. Drink! That hit the spot. Gulp. Looks like he's taking a photo of his ROM. This isn't a park ROM, it's mine! Hey, can you take a photo of me and my adorably precious ROM? Thanks. Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing.
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
Yes. You look...
I'd really love that.
Nice. Go get a hat, Turing.
Maybe it would look better in orange. Or a green. Perhaps a mauve.
Oh, Turing.
Eucalyptus globulus, the Tasmanian blue gum.
You know about plants, huh?
It's one of my favorite trees. The clean lines of the leaves and mottled patterns of the bark are interesting. Quite fun to paint, and it's a rather useful tree too.
I got a new poster. Oh, fuck you. Okay, link me? Link me, though. I want that. It's like a really good Cowboy Bebop poster. Shit. As if I don't already have a framed Cowboy Bebop poster in my basement.
The oil in its leaves can be used as a medical antiseptic or analgesic, boiled into tea, or used as flavoring in foods. Even used as a fragrance for soaps.
Oh, it's a fabric. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have one of those.
Many of the trees in this park are excellent specimens of the species. It's one of the only topics I've permanently committed to my personal memory.
Thought you painted abstract art.
Oh, I do. However, I originally started by painting landscapes. My interest in the arts began through Bob Ross's work, and he focused on landscapes. It wasn't until recently that I moved on to other forms of composition.
Bob Ross?
Yes, have you heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
During my initial stages of mental growth, Hayden limited my media access to mostly only educational programs. I had almost a century of public access television to review, and I stumbled upon Mr. Ross's excellent show, The Joy of Painting.
Beautiful.
He used an easy-to-learn wet-on-wet oil painting technique, and I started to paint along with the episodes. I also find his philosophical views compelling. He often used anecdotal stories from his life to illustrate his opinions. I respect the man
The
quite
Joy
deeply.
of Painting.
I've committed all 403 episodes of the series to my personal memory.
Your personal memory?
Ah, yes. I don't actually store most information on my local memory. It's actually rather limited, and I have to be a bit choosy about what I keep. So most of the information I utilize, I just pull off the mesh net when needed. It's like relearning things over and over again. I'm sure you would find it tedious, but I enjoy making sure my reference tables are up to date in my spare clock cycles. I mostly store things locally if they are of some critical importance to me, like information pertaining to personal memories or knowledge that would be helpful if I found myself disconnected from the net.
Eucalyptus trees made the cut?
Well, as I said, I keep things pertaining to my personal memory. It may seem insignificant, but without the information
thank you.
about Eucalyptus globulus, I'd lack critical details about my painting history and the local area, both of which I find important to my emotional development. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know what's important and what isn't, but I fear losing parts of myself. So, Eucalyptus globulus stays.
You're cute.
Of course I'm cute. The basic ROM form factor is designed to place us firmly outside of the uncanny valley. I can't imagine adoption rates for the technology would have been very high otherwise.
Thank you for the information, Turing.
Of course. Enough about the happy little trees. You'll have to excuse me for chattering on like that. We'll have plenty of time to discuss things once we found Hayden.
Yeah. Alright.
Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's playground.
Nox, I just remembered the dust cloud. I just remembered the dust cloud. Hi, how's it going?
I don't think we have time to ride it, even though it looks fun.
Small snack stand in the middle of the park. The coffee there is actually really great. Hi, how's it going, guys? I'm back. Bye. I spend credits on great yet expensive coffee when there's a park ROM giving out free water. It's true. Why do that thing? Hey, I'm back. Bye. All right. Oh, he's back again. Broken, beat-up Froyo sand. It was in the newspaper. You read OK Today, right? OK Today. Can't get any Froyo today. The entire stand was destroyed. Hey, guys! The Froyo stand wasn't activated by voice. Hey, yo! Froyo! Very distraught owner of a very destroyed Froyo stand.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
Oh. That's proZD.
Look, I've gone through a lot today. Just give me some space, okay?
Alright. This pump controls the flow of water to the park ROM. Currently on and pumping strong.
If you want water, I'm sure that public park ROM we saw on our way in can help.
Yeah, Nox, I've noticed that all the robots are also proZD, I'm pretty sure. One of the NSFPD's finest ROMs on assignment in the park. I can't do that yet. I can do it later, but I can't do it yet. Boop. It's Lexi. That's Detective Lexi Rivers. You met her through your sister a while back, but you haven't seen her in some time until today. Touch Lexi. It's probably not a good idea to push Lexi around. Let's hear Lexi's voice.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked Froyo stand.
That's a gay if I've ever heard one.
By the way, how's your sister doing?
She's fine. What's with the Froyo stand?
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
It's me.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it. I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism. But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything. If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
Why did you move anyways?
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases.
Guess you're wrong.
Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
What's the problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Bingy donker.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap.
I keep forgetting about the terms that, like, transfer between Valhalla and this game, like augments and shit.
Hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on?
Old friend of mine, Hayden. He's gone missing.
shoot, that's no good.
Yeah, you think?
How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation.
Damn.
I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
I was hoping you could keep this off the books.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
Can you just radio the guard ROM to let us in?
No way, not gonna happen.
Alright, fair enough.
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not.
Nah, let me tamper with evidence. Come on. Give me a
At
gun!
least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
Lexi, give me a gun! I'm ready to do it! I can be a cop! Can't wait a day. Hayden might not have that long.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you.
Lexi,
If
give me a
Hayden's
gun!
in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is
Give
just
me
gonna
a
get
gun!
you killed.
Get me a gun! I want to shoot person.
I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience.
I want to shoot. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, bye. Could put his life in danger because you don't want to stir the pot. Oh, you know I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been there.
Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just let it go. I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. I have to handle this.
Give me a gun. I'll be careful, Lexi. I just want to help my friend.
No. I'm sorry, but we're not going to do it that way.
Come on.
I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now.
Give Bungo Chirk
With
a
the
gun.
protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest.
Give Bungo Chirk a gun.
Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt. Get a weapon of some kind and
yes.
Stay safe. I still care about you.
I will. I'll buy a gun. All right. I hear you, Lexi.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not going to send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend.
Gun.
Now let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you about the case later, all right?
Gun.
Well, that didn't go how I'd hoped, but maybe it isn't a total loss.
What do you mean?
I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
All right. Does it involve both of us dressed up in trench coats? Are we gonna become one normal human-sized man?
I'll need to get my hands on Detective Rivers' police identification badge.
Oh.
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its near-field data. We can't risk being too obvious. I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you.
Turing's gonna do crime. Oh no. You deactivate the pump, stopping the water flow. Hey, I want some water. Alfie, give me some water.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Yes. Give me the water, Alfie.
Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. I'll be right back.
Alright. That's mine.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
Oh shit, I just got an achievement. Did I not do that first time around? Okay, so now what?
Let me keep that under my...
Hey! What the hell are you doing with my ID?
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Huh. Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart? It headed off in that direction.
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case. Hey you, Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
And you two. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean.
What? I'm not up to anything. Fuck off.
I'll be in touch.
Okay. Bye, Lexi.
As I was saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I am more than just a walking search engine, you know.
I don't know about that, Turing. I'm
Dramatics
kidding.
aside,
You're my
we should
friend,
return to Hayden's
Turing, the
apartment.
robot. My good friend, Turing the robot. Let's go back to his apartment. I can come through here, right?
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations.
I'm Lexi Rivers, fuck you.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness?
What? You're the best. You're the best, Turing. Benji Donker is very impressed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was kind of eyeing IMDb. I was checking the cast list for this game. The girl who plays Tomcat is... well, she's in, like, every Telltale game. Holy shit. She's Snow White in The Wolf Among Us. Huh.
At times, I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you.
No, you're the best, Turing. Don't worry about it.
I just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation. Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
How did that work with Lexi's voice anyways? Can't the police bot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo-SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 6300 Mark B.
Yeah?
They're antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum.
Turing, you're so smug.
Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses.
Of course, of course.
I also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier.
Yes.
I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law.
Turing, you're illegal.
Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM.
You're doing illegal things.
The poor thing is older than your computer.
Wow.
But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
Alrighty. Shucks, no response. How the hell do I get to his room with this fucker in the way? Move.
Greetings, Detective Rivers. You are fully authorized to access the cordoned area. I will maintain the perimeter while you are on the scene.
Thanks. Oh, his door's right there. Oh.
What? Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Jeez. Those tags look like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the Human Revolution want with Hayden?
I do not know.
Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Alright. Don't worry, we'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
Bingy donker.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess. We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Alright. Let's see. Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has, in the Human Revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species. Racists. Someone took the time to methodically shred the poor plant. No! Plant! The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass.
I think you're right about this being Human Revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint. A ROM piece has been embedded into the high-res screen.
I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction. The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the Human Revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Maybe it's someone framing the Human Revolution.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past.
Racism.
Perhaps we could... Hey, what's wrong? No.
Well, we're dead. We died. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Fuck, thank you for reminding me. I actually forgot. Chapter 2. Neo SF, Chinatown Hospital. Hi.
Thank goodness you're finally awake. I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
What happened?
Someone ambushed us at the apartment.
Oh no.
After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us.
Oh no!
It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance.
2 whole minutes? I was dead for 2 whole minutes? Oh god! I died!
When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
A what? A what now? A how what? A what? Yeah, I also... yeah, minestrone soup, a minestrone soup scrambled egg. I know exactly what you're talking about. Thank you, Turing. I'm wrapping my arm in masking tape right now. Do you guys want to know why? Would anybody like to know why I'm doing such a thing to myself? It's very technical. I don't know. Who do you think did this?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct.
Oh, I'm also apparently cutting off my circulation because I can see veins now. Goody.
Hayden must have been kidnapped.
Is this a bad
by a powerful
idea, or-
organization looking to get control of his research.
I'm losing all feeling in my arm. Is this a good idea or a bad idea, guys? I don't... Can't move my fingers anymore. That's interesting. This has been an interesting test. Maybe I should take the tape off or something.
Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
I think I'm passing out. I should probably take this off. Real talk, I was doing it because my hornet sting that I got yesterday is freaking bothering me, so I was trying to wrap something around it. For anyone who doesn't know, because I haven't streamed in like a week, hornet crawled up my sleeve yesterday while I was on my computer, stung my arm. So that was fun. Why did they attack us and leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape.
Uh-huh.
But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high. Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
Maybe they didn't recognize you.
That seems unlikely. Even the most casual access to Hayden's research would have turned up physical descriptions of me, and even if they weren't sure,
Yeah?
well, I'd play it better safe than sorry if I were them.
Fair point.
We were at the scene of the
What's your
crime,
name
so
again?
to speak. Surely interrogating us would have cost them little.
Turbing? Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't.
Tripper?
They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment.
Tripper?
My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there.
What happens if I just press the power button in Turing's head? Do you think Turing will die? Do you think if I press that power button, Turing will die? Do you think if I just press that power button, Turing will die forever? Sad. Sad but true. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke. Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
I'm trying to press the power button.
Here are those headphones you reviewed.
Trying to press it.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published. And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken.
Oh no!
Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Maybe you should just throw the glass away.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
That would be bad.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Okay.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
What if we just don't open the curtains? What if we just don't respond, Terry? Who is it? It's an old white guy. Ugh. How are things, Medicomp? Oh. Was that Snug? Brett, was that Snug? Only really gives that one answer. But don't question the good prognosis. Snug just talked to me. He went, everything's okay. It was like Snug. It sounded like the talk box that Snag uses. Talk to window. The beauty of the view inspires you to hum out a little ditty. Oh? What is this? Oh. Locked, but you dig the warmth from the sun.
Sorry for being a nosy, Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar.
You sound creepy. I don't like you.
Has anything happened to him?
Yeah, he's dead. Who are you, old fucking man?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
Now owned by Parallax, yes. Oh my god. I just looked up who this guy is. It's Big V. This is Big V Big V Wolf! Fuck. It is. Shit. That means Snow White and Big V are both in this game.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite.
See, I'm Big V Wolf from TV's The Wolf Among Us. Yes.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof.
You can trust me. I was in Telltale Games' Big V Wolf game.
However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other.
Yes.
I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance,
Yes.
I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay, creepy old fuck. What do you want?
What do I want? It would be nice to be young again, play the darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
Former CEO?
Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software.
Uh-huh.
I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years.
CTO stands for Cool, Totally Old. That's you.
The other
Fairlight.
directors and I had a difference of opinion
Falling
about the
out.
direction the organization should
Souls.
take.
Yes.
The non-centralized data scheme for most
Centralized
ROMs
data,
used
yes.
today seemed ludicrous at the time.
Ludicrous.
We were playing with fire.
Fire,
Dangerous, morally
dangerous.
ambiguous fire.
Morally
And well,
ambiguous
we hadn't
fire.
invented a bucket of water.
Yes, water.
So when Parallax's
Yes,
servers were
water,
destroyed
water
by
to the
hobbyist
cup.
hackers,
The cup of the
Well.
Golden Gate Park commemorative cup.
needless to say, it was
Needless
a
to
PR
say,
nightmare.
it was PR
Everything
nightmare.
halted until we could
Everything
get the damage
halted
fixed.
until we got the damage fixed.
And since the
Since
security
the
work that
security
goes into
work.
maintaining the integrity
Yes.
of near impenetrable
Near
meshnet is
impenetrable.
astronomically expensive,
Expensive!
we had our share of disagreements.
Disagreements.
In the end, I was voted off the
Off
board and they went on without me.
Yes.
Do I have hard feelings? Of course. Who wouldn't?
Course, yes.
In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
Enough hobbies and a big enough dick to fuck anything I want. Yes.
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two
Yes,
companies
on
first underwent the
Grindr.
merger.
Yes, we met on Grindr.
At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector.
I fucked so hard that I'm in this chair for the rest of my
He
life.
was assigned to find the best ways to integrate
Crippling
Parallax's
orgasm.
own collection of analysis tools into System 1's lit operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times,
Yes.
honestly. but I admired his passion for the subject.
And his penis. Do you know anything about Hayden's research?
His research? No, not so much.
Yes, I know nothing about the blue ball.
I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his.
You look just like the
She
blue
was
boy
quite
there.
clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
And she is Bingy Donker.
Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her.
She was a robot and she was a girl.
Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself.
Pink.
Pastel pink.
Yes, girl.
Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she, if you're spearheading the search for your creator.
Yes.
Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's
I
little
always liked
hobby.
pink more than blue, you little bitch.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now?
Yes, I
Hayden
killed
has told
her.
me so little of his past research.
There was a power button on her head and I pressed it and she
I'm
died.
sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be.
Yes, my memory is not what it used to be. I only remember the things I want to, like the passions of love and the moonlight with Hayden. Oh, I remember that night when we first had sex.
If any of my contacts in
Any of
Parallax
my
make mention of your
contacts.
erstwhile sibling,
Erstwhile.
I'll pass it on to you.
Pass it on to you, yes.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Let me ask about something else.
Of course. Ask away.
Ask away. What are you doing here?
The chair you find me in
Yes,
is
the
an advanced
chair.
diagnostic and life support ROM.
Yes.
Its development is one of my hobbies,
Chair, I
so
will
to speak.
die.
It monitors my
Very
vitals
old.
and administers medications as necessary
I'm 100
to keep
years
my body
old,
stable.
Bungo Chirk. I'm going to die.
I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden.
Wait, did I just say Bungo Chirk? Wasn't that the name of the first character? Oh shit, wait. Whoa, I just had like a... How did I even remember that name? I just had like a major flashback. I just said Bungo Chirk. Jesus. Have I? Oh god, really? Bingy Donker is the name of this one. How do I still remember Bungo Chirk, though? Is that really that ingrained in my head? Jesus.
It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined.
Yes, examined.
There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs.
See, I could have done this guy's voice.
It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check.
Going under the hood.
It's too integral
touching
to
all
my
the
health to
stuff.
count on just
Your
luck.
hands. Your greasy hands, Hayden. Irina!
Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once, and my appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside.
Chaos.
I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
Yes, good thing I injected you with that wake-up syrup. How can you help? Old man!
Ah,
I may
can
look
think of a
like an
few ways.
old, crippled man, but
I still
actually
have some contacts
Oh god,
in
this is
Parallax
killing my
and
voice.
can put
Holy
out some
crap.
quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something.
Stop feeling things.
I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can.
No!
What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
Nothing.
The first time we
Don't
went,
tell him!
but when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And
Like
now
peanuts.
we're here, injured
We've
and
been
losing our
assaulted.
trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
No.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
I don't think we should trust him, Turing.
I suppose I should respect you for your honesty, though it may be ill-informed. I'll be blunt with you. You've uncovered a deeply unsettling mystery. I doubt this has a happy ending.
Oh, Knox, while you were gone, I discovered that the old man shares a voice actor with Big B Wolf. TV's Big B Wolf from TV's Wolf Among Us.
My connections could prove more valuable to you and your safety than you realize. Rudeness aside, I only have the intention of helping my old friend.
Yeah, this guy's Big B Wolf.
It seems a bit unproductive to say no.
Now, if you're willing to hear me out...
There's a lot of Telltale Games actors in this. Like, you got him, you got What's-Her-Face, who was Snow White, and a shit ton of other Telltale Games actresses. And then you got freaking Turing, who was Clementine. You got a lot of Telltale in here.
I think I might have a lead in mind for you two. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls?
Yes.
I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry. After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
Thank you for helping.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker.
I'd rather you didn't.
He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry.
I'd rather he didn't.
Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you.
Spoiler alert. Anyone who doesn't want spoilers, close your eyes and your ears. How do I hack into the game to kill Leon Decker?
I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Let's go.
Ah, of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch.
No, we won't, bitch.
Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Yes. Get me out of here.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Hi! Let's see.
I can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal. Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is? It's a felony, jackass. I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
Detective Rivers, wait! I'm sorry. The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine. Also, I feel it necessary to mention that though you are understandably upset, such language and imagery is beneath you as a respected officer of the law.
Oh, great. The robot did it, huh? I guess I'll just take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand. It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. What the hell am I supposed to do with the two of you? I guess I'm letting you off the hook. This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely. I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in 2 places at once. But mostly because I think you're right. Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around.
Benji Donker.
There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow
Chungo Jerk, whatever your name was.
I'd
Bungo
really rather
Jerk.
you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't going to happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are going to end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy.
Okay.
And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
I'll be careful.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Gun added to items.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Hope we won't need it.
Me either.
Benji.
I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere.
No. It's 4:19.
We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He
Ah.
should be somewhere around.
Seven.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed, resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness,
Oh, God.
I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
Don't phrase it like that, Brett. As right as you are. Listen here, you bucket of bolts! No need. Accidentally zap myself with my own stunner.
An accidental discharge of a weapon is a serious event. I must insist that you remain for treatment. Even non-lethal stunners can leave much lasting neurological damage.
Just give me the damn paperwork.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care.
It's Mother 3 Day. That's right. It's been, what, 12 years since we haven't gotten a fucking release of, Mother 3 in America?
Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners
God.
to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Okami, Mother 3, 420, blaze it up! Don't worry, I have a plan for 420. Thanks.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine
Oh
or
my God,
emergency.
shut up!
Please take care.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic.
Well, that's too bad, Knox.
You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
Guess I'll play Okami without Knox.
Before we leave, we should look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Leon Decker.
Oh, yeah, I won't be streaming until, like, later.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I don't like you.
Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on. Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts. No problem. I'll be around if you know where to look.
Yeah.
You have a good day now.
Damn it, I was gonna try to zap him.
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes?
God damn it.
I'm I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least.
I haven't saved in, like,
For such a clean place.
very
it
long
sure
time.
seems
I
to
haven't
have left
saved
you
since
feeling
starting
foul.
today. Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened.
Okay.
They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust.
We should try to keep the plant alive this time instead of fucking up. Such a cute little plant.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to...
Action will have consequences, probably.
Every bit will help in the end.
Didn't mean to give you a drinking problem.
I think Wilty will survive just... with more of that.
Alright, we'll try to talk to it more. Yeah, Wilty. Oh, Jesus, I have to choose a slot. Let's Dancin'! I think this was the slot. Eve. Alright, we're gonna stream for a little bit longer and then I'm gonna stop. This wasn't gonna be a long stream. I'm pretty low energy today, so...
Welcome to Stardust.
Oh shit, Gus is here now. Hi Gus, it's me, Gus. Let's talk to Gus.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
Hi Gus.
You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Not bad.
Well, that's good. But we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Alright, I'll let you know.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks, Gus.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Tomcat! Tomcat! Hi, darling! It's me, Tomcat!
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming.
Man, Applejack got frickin' raunchy.
I figured that they'd nab anything they needed.
Shit, y'all! It's me, Applejack!
Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans.
Remember when I gave Tomcat Taco's voice?
It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax.
I got some of these voices right. Tomcat's was probably the most wrong out of all of them.
While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average Human Revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Either way, we're gonna go check out the protests.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
Yeah.
What? Are y'all okay?
No, we died.
Yes. We made it to the nearby hospital, and
Yeah, we're
Dr.
fine,
Fairlight
Tomcat, but
happened
we're
to be
dead.
occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit.
Well,
Sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
Bass?
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
You know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps.
The what? The what?
I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
That's what I'm doing. We'll be careful.
Good. Now to lighten the mood.
Order 3? Probably. Sounds about right.
While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Muddle 2.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation,
Mortal 3.
it'll be in there.
I don't fucking know. That was my Steam name once, wasn't it? I don't know. You would have saved
Fantastic,
that.
Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access.
Uh-oh.
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area.
Great.
She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Where the fuck is my phone? I found it. Don't worry. Hey, real quick, why does this game have a 3.7 out of 10 on IMDb? Does that seem right to anyone? Alright. Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney.
Ace attorney.
She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine. Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Guess I'll go grovel until she needs Goose to help me.
That's the spirit.
Benji?
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated.
Okay.
Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too.
Get lucky.
But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
I'll be in touch, Tomcat.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have Turn let me know when y'all are ready.
Turn. I'll have Turn know. I'll let Turn.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Okay. But not right now. Or right now, I guess.
Oh, hell no.
Hi.
Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse.
I didn't interrogate you, I was just asking.
I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you.
Aw, come on.
Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
I want to be friends! How could you do this to me?
You heard her. Let's go.
You heard her. Let's go! But I would like to be friends, though. Please?
How rude. She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
How rude.
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable.
I want to be friends, though.
Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything.
Of course.
But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop streaming for now. We might come back later tonight, maybe. I'm pretty low energy today. Half depression and half, I don't know, just tired. Good enough. Alright. Thanks for watching!